So I'm setting up here for, it's Thanksgiving morning. It's 7:30 a.m. I'm going down to play football with all my buddies. Every Thanksgiving we go and play turkey bowl or whatever. Go run around like we're 20 years old, and usually somebody hurts themselves. Hopefully I'm not the guy this time. Just setting up the session out here, and I'm gonna take the back roads, which are my favorite roads in Central Florida. They're really the only roads in Central Florida. Just have some actual windy roads, so I'm gonna beat on the car a little bit for the first time. So let's start this video. Boom. Get this ready to go. Keep my mouth shut most of the time. This car's so flat. I think we have to watch for our cyclists. I actually think the car will like softer suspension mode. The Voodoo definitely prefers to just be at higher RPMs. Sorry, you're gonna see my lack of heel towing ability. If you can see anything. Gosh, this thing sounds so good. Imagine what the R feels like with wider Cup 2 tires. Gosh, these brakes are insane. Absolutely insane. I'm gonna rip my face off. It's rare to ever see another car back here. This thing is great, I'm telling you. Absolutely, positively destroyed. Will destroy my M3. Even my modified M3 just will destroy it in every possible way on a road like that. Gotta get used to the shift light, the heads-up display. Gosh, these brakes, people, I'm telling you, insane. You can definitely tell the weight of the car. Like, you know, I've been back here a ton with my GT3, and the car does tram line quite a bit. Anyway, this section's a little calmer. Yeah, man, this thing is a beast. You know, certainly, I detect myself having to work a little bit more. Now, remember, I'm not a particularly gifted driver here, but I'm finding myself having to do a little bit more, put a little more effort into keeping the car straight on the road than with my M3 or my GT3. Now, I have brought my M3 back here maybe 3 or 4 times. It's like, what's the point? It's not even, you know, the car's made for driving down the road, not going down the back road. At least that's the way it felt like to me. And I don't mean to make this about my M3, but this feels like an event, like, that I've been excited to come back and do. Now, part of it could simply be because it's a new car, but new to me anyway. This is a Rodenso prototype that I'm testing out. They reached out to me and asked if I would play with it, give some feedback. Oops. Road. If you're local, this is called 450 Highway 455 in Ferndale. What a great motor. Just need to get a little more engine noise, maybe hopefully an intake and tune will help with that a little bit. So easy to shift. You know, doing the clutch spring made such a big difference. I love how this road, I mean, the speed's, you know, 55. It's like one of the few areas where they get it. I mean, you're going 55 back here in back country of Florida, not a big deal. Shoot. Like I said, this is definitely not as easy to drive as my GT3. At least not for me. Part of it is I'm dealing with the manual as well. Brakes are so brutal, darn near sent me sideways. This is my favorite road, 561A. It's a little bright out right now, but at 6,000 RPMs all day. Jeez, the brakes. You know, maybe what it is, though, I'm not used to braking with that much weight. It just feels like the car wants to take off one way or the other, you know, when I get harder on the brakes. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, doing that clutch spring upgrade is a huge difference. It's so easy to shift this thing, you know, to transition from gear to gear. But man, it's a lot of work driving this thing, though, in comparison to, you know, the cars I'm used to driving, which is probably part of the fun. But the car, when I get hard on the brakes, I feel like whichever direction I'm going, the car wants to turn the other way. So I think what I'll probably do is get into a, I don't know, wider road. When I go to my exhaust making spot, I'll do some stand on the brakes and see what happens. You know, maybe it's just me feeling the difference in the weight of the car. Guess I haven't fully cleaned my windows because they're fogging up like freaking crazy. Got another new one. You know, I guess when you're putting out obsessed content that people, you know, because I'm included in this, have obsessed pet peeves of things that really don't matter. But you know, I tend to drive around a lot with my hand on the, you know, on the gear shifter. Some guy was saying, man, you shouldn't drive around like that because the forks, something about the fork, I don't even know what the forks are, but the forks are gonna wear prematurely because my hand is sitting here. I mean, if you felt the weight of this thing, my hand is not making any difference whatsoever. But that one and holding the clutch pedal in are the two things that, you know, so be it. If I have to change out my shift knob because I put too much weight on it for too long, then I guess it's a casualty of war. Oh boy, you guys crack me up. The other thing that drives me nuts is this seat. Like, I can't put my leg off to the side, so it's like I find myself just resting my foot, you know, like right hovering above the clutch, which is super uncomfortable. But it's like there's no room to move. Like, I can't put my foot on the dead pedal. Anybody asks, and I'll probably write an article on this, the comparison between this and the GT3, there's no freaking contest. That's a joke. I can tell just in this 5 minutes on my first set of back roads. That, like, you know, grabbing third to fourth or second to third is super smooth. even for a hack like me. I'll definitely get smoother driving this car too. Like if you guys were in the car right now, I'm freaking all over the place. Try to switch into normal steering mode. All right, so anyway, that's our first experience on some back roads. Let me kill the cameras. Be doing some exhaust video work here coming up shortly. After playing some football, brought the camera to go. Oh shoot! I forgot my freaking tripod. Well, I guess I won't be doing that. Crap! Idiot. Anyway, thanks for watching this crazy stuff, and stay tuned for more driving stuff. What happens when the force pulls you back, your foot naturally comes off the gas. You have to keep your foot to the floor.